Here's the first pitch to him. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's not stopping. He wants 3.
Come on, down, down, down.
And he is in there. And he is out on a close play as he was trying to stretch it all the way. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Number 23 steps in now.
Now batting, number 23.
Hey, come on now.
First offering on its way.
Right here, kid.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Here comes the 0-1. In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. 41st home run of the year for him, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got it.
Number 23 getting another shot here. He's homered and tripled thus far.
Well, he's halfway to the cycle, and the tough ones are already out of the way. Let's see if he can keep that train rolling.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around third and being waved on home. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Yeah, getting one.
Scott Van Slyke will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips.
Well, on the bright side, I guess, he is putting the ball in play. He's just not getting that solid contact that you're looking for when a guy's really seeing the ball well.
And here's the tag, and he is dead in the water trying to steal home there. That didn't work. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on base. We played 4 full. Oklahoma's out in front here, 4-3. Number 23 will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on.
Let's go now. One time. Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
One pitch right here. On out.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, he'd taken care of the 2 toughest parts of the cycle earlier. Now he gets the easiest one out of the way. And if he can come up with a double in his next time through, he can make this a game to remember.
Scott Van Slyke will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Number 23 will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
Here we go. Your turn. Drive him in, kid. Let's go. Right guy, right place.
Hit high and deep is straightaway right field. Grant looks up. Gone! Santa Maria, game over. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
It looked like he saved his best work here for the final swing. And these guys are certainly amped up as he wins it with a game-winning homer.
And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Dodgers win it 7-4. Good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 7 runs.
Matt back on the minor league pregame show as we move closer to first pitch tonight in the Pacific Coast League with the Bowman Prospect Spotlight. Number 23 will be our subject as he comes off one of his better showings of the year. His last contest, an impressive 5-hit performance, and really led the charge offensively for this ball club.
Yeah, and let me tell you, getting 5 hits in a ball game is really tough to do. I mean, sometimes you don't even get 5 at-bats, and we all know that getting a base hit is one of the toughest things to do in sports. This one, I'll bet he'll be trying to emulate everything he was doing and thinking about up there because it obviously worked. And I'm sure the team hopes he has another big game. It always helps get your offense going when a guy is.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, the finale. Number 23 will stand in one night removed from driving in 6 in last night's contest.
Well, you look at the average on the season. Anybody. Pretty amazing numbers for him right there. So yesterday's performance, obviously no fluke.
But not quite enough as it's off the center field wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Well, there you go. 14 straight games now, and he hasn't gone hitless in a game in over 2 weeks. Do the math. Well, there you go.
Scott Van Slyke will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the...
A little more closely. He's been scuffling a little bit lately.
Find the ball.
Hitting under 250 over his last 10 games.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. And he's safe. Yeah, with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Eric, who should we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's been unconscious at the plate. He hit over.
Agustin Guevara will take his first cuts now, and as you can see, he enters play with that average up over the 320 mark.
And not bad for a second baseman. There are some good ones, but second base isn't typically where you'd expect to have one of your best hitters.
Moeller is there for it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Storm Chasers are on top. Number 23 stands in.
Number 23.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch and let it rip.
Driven to right field and deep. Grant looking up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Number 23 will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the 5th. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut.
Number 23 will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far.